Where's it going? Where will our green god go? Come on, JDG. Lila. Oh my god. Weibo has been blessed, cursed. It's been chosen. I need to like seeing the Victor into like Jarvan Aurora. Victor's okay versus the Aurora, but I think on the whole Weibo have won this draft. Good game for Poppy. It's a very good game for Poppy, but there's a lot of things you got to dodge it recently. Scout going for the Q start, I believe, in mid lane. Helps you with the early trading. Crisp was chunked up. It's a little annoying for the lane. Xiaoshu actually trading really well here. And Light has taken a... Light, my dude. You can't take that much minion aggro. The ward in the brush is really hurting him there. Oh, Xiaohu almost getting the... I think he dies now. I think he dies. Oh, Xiaohu, he missed the Q flash. Scout, great reactions. Xiaohu versus Scout, of course, a legendary matchup here in the mid lane. Teleport back in right now. Shen could get the wall stun. Where's the Poppy going? Goes onto the Jarvan. Knockup stops the Alistair from getting a clean combo. Tien can have flag drag back. That could be a problem. Shen still has flash. Oh, going to Scout. Scout doesn't have flash. If they get the combo, they could kill him. Shotgun lands. It's a top esports player. Of course it is. Tien getting himself the Conqueror stacked. Going on to Shen, who will get himself that charge out draw. I think he'll be safe with the flash. Say that. He does have to use it, though. Teleport back in from Victor. Do they get a combo on? Hang on a second. Hang on. Scout, you don't have flash. Loses half his HP. Xiaohu still has teleport. He can come back in and be full HP for the next phase of lane. Shun is walking back around lane. They combo onto Crisp. He's level 2. He does have flash. What the hell is happening in mid lane? Ooh, Breathe, can you get the ult back? Very close. If you'd got him over the shoulder, he would have been able to ult him back. Now Pays has flash and Barry. He can actually really threaten here. Well, the wave's now behind him. Teleport, that's coming in from the Alistair. Dwarf's been really active in this early game. Tell you what, the Taeyun swap, changing the AD carry in the top laner, really allows supports to go kind of wild in the early game, eh? Well, can he get the bot back? He can. Breathe does have all out. He can use draw to get to safety. Auto comes down. Breathe doesn't have flash. He has an all out. I think he's just dead, isn't he? Gatling gun comes over. Valkyrie to close the distance. Breathe can't get himself the extra damage. Pays gets the kill. Draw has been so active on the Alistair. Great job on Casual's video. Thank you. Thank you. It's very kind of you. I enjoyed working with Casual for that. Scout does have flash. It's just come back up. Full passive activated onto Scout. Slow landed from that E. Knockup does come through. Chris has to flash out because he does go into the jungle support of the enemy team. Draw does have flash. So it's flash for flash, Crisp for Scout. Crisp also using the heal. More valuable to get a mid lane. I'm probably unaware, but why is draw called draw? I don't know the context behind that one. Is draw called draw? Is that a Chinese language thing which I don't understand? Yeah, Dark World, you're not wrong, but... Turns out, trying to pay a broadcast to cover, you know, 900 games a year is actually very, very difficult. Flash away from draw. Wow, he just was really afraid of getting one shot there, huh? Don't think he needed to be that. Hang on a second, but now he doesn't have flash. Meat's back on the menu. And draw is a prime. Hang on. Poppy ults. Doesn't get Crisp, but doesn't matter. Draw makes it out safe. Right, good save from Shun here. Breathe does have flash, but Pace is using the quirky early bully power to do some good work here. Oh, sorry. Why does draw sound like draw? It's Chinese pronunciation. Oh, all that comes through. There is flash and breathe. Flashes to the Q, gets the slow on it. Pays has the barrier in the flash, though. He's outplaying. Pays can't get the last shots. Trade summoners for summoners. It's not really fair that everything's anglicized everywhere. Yeah, it's a little bit weird to get used to at first. Xiaohu just went mini, does have flash. I don't think he makes it through. There's Dunk coming down from the Cataclysm. The flash comes through. Flag drag after. Tien gets the kill. 1-0-1 for him. 2 kill participation in the early game. 100% KP still. 10 minutes on the board. 3 grubs to Weibo. First dragon being taken by JDG. And Mordekaiser ones were really good. Base Aurelia and Jinx were kind of meh. Prestige Aurelia was good. Hang on. Flag drag towards bot side. Didn't have ult just yet. Chris popped the ult for that. And, oh my god, and he misses the knockup. And he dies under turret. Oh, Chris, no. Oh, jeez. That was not the play he wanted. Yeah, okay. Tien and Chris. World champion jungle support from FPX. Not showing the world championship difference there. Dunking in on Pays, who Valkyrie's out. Light does have the culling, decent damage. There's no barrier, and the culling takes him down. All right, that's a lot better. Light and managing to take down his opposing number. But first, you don't succeed. Try again. Tien does have flash, but not enough damage to take down Joel. Oh, Empyrean Varus is pretty cool too, yeah, that's fair. Not as worth it for giving up laning stats. What Demolish does is make a tank into a split push threat in a way that they aren't. Normally. For instance, you know, 80 carries are 80 carries. But tanks really need it to convert their tank stats into actual split push threat. Draw is very much alone here. Shun's coming over the wall. Not in range for the wall stun just yet. If Xiaohu walks closer, that could be an issue. Shun hanging about there, just making sure he did have a way across the wall if he wanted to. Did have the flash if he wanted. Bit big to invest on that, though. Pays pushing in bot side. 3 grubs for Weibo reminder, so JDG have none. I have a fun... We're talking about pronunciation and stuff in Twitch chat right now. Oh, God. How do you pronounce fight in Chinese? Haha. Because there is one. Shun getting the wall stun. Slight knockup. Gets the Q2 onto both. And Chris getting a double charm. Scout over the wall. That's not a bad Aurora ultimate. Chris makes it out alive. Tien is very dead. And Xiaohu... Did he just fail flash? Xiaohu... Well, either way, he's dead. Yeah, he did. He didn't get over the wall. Stuck in the Cataclysm. Tien flashing between the Cataclysm and the wall and pinning himself there, I believe. No, actually no. Compared to regular support levels now, it's not that different. It's seen worse. It's a very close game. I wonder what the cricket thinks. I also wonder what the cricket thinks about everything. I need guidance from our cricket. Did lose the grubs, but hey, getting the dragon, they will like that. Well, who did the cricket vote for? I think it voted for Weibo. Alright, Draw going forwards, pops the ultimate, has the ignite running on him, knockup from Chris. Weibo not fully committing right now. Xiaoxu comes in, has Mega, doesn't really want to go much further. Couple of ults traded. Dragon taken by JDG, that's it. Tien's out of vision. Mini Now's about to come in. Does Tien want to go for an engage here? Doesn't have the flash for the dunk. I doubt you can really get him range for that. 1,000 goldie for the Nara over the Kasante. Ooh, hang on a second. Xiaohu's out of vision and gets the dunk onto 3. That's the big ultimate. Shouldn't take some damage. Tien currently in a 1v2. And I think Xiaohu wins those, really. Chris going for a charm. Gets onto Scout, takes a couple of tower shots. The tower is still alive, by the way, and Shun punts them out of tower. Turret goes down to the DOT from 3 grubs. Draw, double knockup. Damage coming in from Scout and Pays, and Shun heads forwards again. Mega Nara into the wall onto 2. Light gets a culling down, but it feels a little bit dull. The dulling. Light pops the barrier. I just don't think you can go 1v4 that confidently, though. Dodges out in the false one. Tell you what, Light's doing a damn fine job. Does finally fall, but hey, given the rest of his team was already dead, I'm not really sure what else he could do there. Probably, you know, not fight. That would have helped. JDG lose their mid lane turret. They do kill 4 people in return, though. I think they're okay with that trade. Oh, if you... Hang on. All out of the wall. Scout. Gonna have Shun for backup. And, you know, Poppy to... that didn't get the wall stun he wanted, but it doesn't matter. Has enough damage. Sunder Sky helps the extra damage. Xiaoxu will die. Not down. No, God. Very interesting. Yeah, because sometimes the way that Indian is spelled as well, and Thai sometimes changes over time. Ooh, good damage back from Pays. Pays is doing tons of damage in the 1v2. Damn near one-shots him. Yeah, Muramana is a hell of a spike. Tien jumping forwards. Pays is doing really well at putting out return damage, you know. I think a lot of Corki players don't use this power spike as well as they should do. It's pretty obvious that Triforce Muramana is a great spike. It's always been a great spike. You know, Ezreal's always used it. Corki's used it a bunch of times across history. Not everyone uses it that well, though. Xiaoshu just continues split pushing. I did think that Weibo had the better comp, but they've just not been playing the team fights nearly as well as JDG. We've actually played pretty well around the Poppy and the Alistar for disengage. Shun is so goddamn tanky now. Xiaohu's just not doing enough damage. Ooh, jumping in. Draw has the ultimate running. Shun still has his ultimate yet to come up. I don't think they found the engage this time. We're just saying, hey, you know, JDG team fighting better. That was a little bit lackluster. Dragon up in 30. Xiaoshu, Megan are on the top side. Appreciate the follows, by the way, over in Twitch. Droz actually had a pretty good game as well. That was just a bit of a meta engage. Not really sure what the communication was there. Shun didn't have a... Yeah, Weibo will get this. Stop the dragon stacking. I don't think JDG are unhappy though. They're still ahead in gold. The Nara's split pushing very well right now. Available. Poppy ult can eject the first people in. Draw can be... disengage as well. I think JDG feel pretty happy about this. That being said, LPL Atakan has not necessarily been the best. There it is. The Poppy ult's fantastic. Gets 2 out. Leaves Breathe alone in the front line. W stops him from getting out easily. Does have the flash, but he won't be able to use it that easily. Good triple charm. All out comes through. Aurora's putting the ultimate into now, and actually Weibo get the first kill of the fight. Xiaoshu, Zhuo in the front line. Pays his jumping force now, and now JDG get the damage in place. Chris does get the knock up, but there you go. Scout's ultimate starts to rip through him. I think JDG have got this one in the bag. They did get the Atakan, and they get a 3-for-1. Shun died for the first time this game. Xiaohu is found out on the other side of the fight. Xiaoshu finds Xiaohu, and we'll have a battle of the Xiaos. The little fight in the bot side. We'll go to the side of the Na, who picks up the kill onto Xiaohu. Now, let me tell you, casting in the LPL, dealing with Xiaohu, Xiaohao, Xiaoshu, Xiaolongbao, Xiaohuangren, it's a hell of a time trying to get your words straight. Gangster has connotations which are not correct here. Hang on, Xiaohu. Also, Draw to use the ult early. Was afraid of the combo coming through. Xiaoshu, one of our other rappers in the bot lane, taking down the inner turret. Scouting some damage to Breathe. Breathe doesn't have flash, by the way. Has to use the W. Hang on a second. Draw a quad out. Not the best target there. Chris does get the charm onto Scout. Can they get the follow-up there? Where's the goddamn damage? Where's the damage? Xiaohu's trying to put in everything into the damn Alistar. Scout finally getting engaged onto. Pays is alive though. How much damage can the Corki do? He is the damage in place. Scout is finally going to get brought down. God damn, it took so much to get onto him. Breathe in the backline. The all-out's working, but now Xiaoshu comes through, and he's another carry. JDG have so much more damage. Oh, JDG, they just have another carry. Breathe, he tried his best to go into the backline, but realistically, the carries are not doing their job for Weibo. JDG clean up. 5 for 2. Draw and Scout, the ones which fall. Alright, that'll lead to the Drought Baron. They have the Atakan already. I think that's probably GG here, folks. JDG have played... Xiaoshu is really starting to be a cleanup threat here too now. Nara's one of those champions where if he goes into mini at the end of a fight with good HP, he is basically a second AD carry. No, Zero, we're not deep frying the cricket. No, we're not frying the cricket. I know that there are I know that it is like it is a snack in parts of the world. Chris going forwards, long engage. Tien can't draw. Great disengage from him. Stops Tien from cleanly comboing out. Scout doesn't have flash. God, they're putting so... How does he not die? How does Scout not die? Wall stun over the wall from Shun. Double kill to Pays. Is he going to get anything more than that? Quadruple out of nowhere. Penta. Xiaoshu, no, you thief. Xiaoshu still in the Penta from Pays. 13, 1 and 9. Pays having a hell of a good game. Another ace, and that should be the end of the game swiftly afterwards. JDG will clean this, clean it up. Take the first game of the series. No, we're not consuming the flesh of the cricket god. Stop saying we're going to deep fry the cricket. No, stop it. The grasshopper has earned our respect and our faith. Correctly predicted JDG would win the late game, and it did. Nice. Very early for Crisp, so you don't go for a redemption. You want to be stood still as a rumble into a Malzahar into a rumble? No. Electrocute Lysandra. Sometimes go for the Comet, but against the LeBlanc, often they hop out of that, so it's a bit annoying. Once it's kind of like held just outside your turret, you can push for level 3 or whatever, just a little quicker. And you can run down the full extended lane if you can as well. So Rumble does that very well. Like that. Well, I kind of like this, but then Shun's come against answer at the right time. That's good. Oh, flash away from Scout in mid lane. Is Breathe going to die here? I think he is. Tries to flash away, I think. Going towards Tian. Safeguard, not enough. Flash away from the Q. Now this is the problem, because you have press the attack on. You've stolen AD with the Q from the Chomp. Xiaoshu's coming through as well. Can body block a little bit. Could flash over. No, he can't, because he doesn't have that summoner, actually. Shun doesn't have flash either. So 1 for none. Tian flashes. If you get the wave pushed in, you can jump forwards with your W, not onto the enemy champion. Throw an auto Q, and then hop out before the tower aggros. It's really nasty. Shun gets the steal. Tian gets the steal rather against Shun. Flash wall for the Braum passive. Tian gets the Q. That should be a dead Shun. Nice, nice, nice. Lee Sin Braum, really nasty early play. Can he get out safe? Next Q kills. Yeah, there you go. Shun goes down. Kill over towards Tian. Tian's Lee Sin, of course, of 2019 Worlds fame. Is he using his skin? I don't think he is, actually. Let's be honest, the FPX skins were not great. Especially compared to the IG skins just before it. The FPX skins were kind of ass. Rel coming out of the brush. Xiaoshu, does he have all of his abilities? Braum passive comes in. A little bit of damage in. Not bad from Draw. I don't think it's enough. Oh, it's so close. The minion should get up. Minion should get up. Alright. So Rel gets something. Draw might be able to kill Light here, actually, if he's lucky enough. Not quite. Not quite. Other side of the map, Pei is pushing him for free. But whatever. He killed the Kaiser. Tian coming mid. Braum is too, actually. Ooh, jumps into the Ring of Frost. Draws over here. Self-ult does actually end up stopping the Lee Sin Q. Shane comes on to draw. Draw does have flash. I think he dies anyway. That's not a bad triple Ring of Frost. Oh, here comes Space. Here comes Space. Flashing Force doesn't quite get the kill. Doesn't have something like a red buff either. He doesn't have cleanse. Does have a barrier. Not bad from the second Shane coming through. I think Pace dies here. Uses the barrier anywhere and dies. So close from Pace. Oh, so close. Shun starting grub. Xiaohu's walking over. Trundle hates playing against LeBlanc, man. Why would you pick Trundle blind? Electrocute from Xiaohu. Doesn't get the charm chain onto him. Shun doesn't have flash and he's gonna die. Oh, Shun. Oh, wait, sorry, he does. He just... so the overlay is a little bit delayed. Not delayed, the other one. Ahead of the game. It was delayed the last game. Weird. 1k up in jungle. Tian is 4 kills. Holy crap. Why would you blind pick Trundle? Trundle got nerfed so heavily with his W nerfs. It just doesn't feel worth picking him unless it's in actual anti-tank matchups now. Draw? Xiaoshu's coming over. Ooh. Xiaohu's coming over as well. Scout does have his ult back up. Who does he want to ult? Ult Lee Sin. Kick into 3's not bad, but then you have the Lissandra passive starting to roll. Xiaohu pops back. Dwar's alive. Oh, Prebby doesn't quite hit, but Light's now ulting into the backline. Xiaohu gets one more. What's the plan? Braum passive comes through. Equalizer's pretty damn good, actually, onto all 3. Yeah, wait, we start cleaning this up. They just have so much more damage in early game. And Shun's gonna go down here. Oh, does he? Does he have another dash? Light doesn't have enough skill shots. Alright, okay, Shun makes it out. Still, what is that? Is that a 3 for 2? Tian lands the Q. Doesn't have ult. God, this is a very, very fed Lee Sin. He's coming out of base with an Eclipse, by the way. Pace has a cull. Oh, so close. Passive, 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 passive. Does he have another W? If he has a W, he can kill. If he has a W, he can kill. Tian might be able to kill with E as well. What a wild game. Tian. Good damage onto him. Hang on. Passive. Denied by the Braum shield. Oh, he flies forwards. Safeguard is not quite enough. Not quite enough. Braum passive can come in. Xiaohu can jump over the wall. And then I think Pace might die here. No, not quite. Xiaohu was short on the W. So close. Electrocute. One more auto. One more auto. No, he was cancelled. The Trundle pillar cancels his auto attack. It bops him out of the animation. Okay, well, if you're going to use Trundle to do that, okay, I can understand why you're going to use the Trundle. Holy crap, that was clutch from Shun. The Trundle pillar stopped the LeBlanc.
上路的1打1呢，在做出铁板血之后，其实兰博是有一战之力的，但是星矢的朗姆很权威啊，兰博也只能招架，把线放回来慢慢吃，主动出击不会有好的结果。
Fight in the bot side river. God, this going on for like a week is going to really test my energy. It's a fun tournament. I have been enjoying it, but God, 9 games a day. I'm glad we didn't get a 9-game day yesterday. Ooh, Draw going in for a big engage. Scout does have ult again. Does he put it onto anyone? He does. 3-man for that. Don't get the passive just yet. Light is doing a ton of damage, and Paze is just not in the fight. Xiaoshu's not there either. They don't get Light. Light just cleanses, kills them all. That's a problem. 1 for none. I guess it's just the 1 kill. Could have been worse. Equalizer to clear the wave.
看了，已经在 A 了，打得很快，小虎已经点踢了。这一波微博5人率先完成集结。
Oh, that's a great ult. Fires in with the Kaiser as well. Wow, awesome from Xiaoshu and Pays. Equalizer does go down. Redemption comes in to heal a little bit. Where's Scout? Teleporting in behind them in Tribrush. Do they see him? This is an awesome Lissandra ult. If they don't see him, they don't see him. They don't see him. Pays. Oh my god, it's too late. It's too late. Light. He does get ulted. Scout is now in the play. Lissandra passive will come through. But I think Lee Sin and LeBlanc clear this up. No! Oh my god, triple for him. Triple for him. Can he get enough with the safeguard? Not quite. Double for Scout. Gets the burn down. I don't think he survives now. Passive comes through. Not bad. Tian, Sherry, when's the next W coming through? Misses his W. Misses everything. Close, 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 close. Teleport coming now. Coming in from... God, who's even teleporting in? Breathe, I suppose. Scout, not sure he saw that one coming. He'll die to the next Harpoon. I think finally he'll go down here. Messy fight. Scout just a little slow on the flank angle. A little slow on the flank angle. That was an awesome point of attack. Just a little. I think the redemption is a bit poorly placed because Xiaoshu doesn't get any of the healing from it. And what happens after this point? Lee Sin Q tags him. Lee Sin Q, and he flashes early so he doesn't get away from the Lee Sin. Awesome by Tian. Awesome by Tian. This is the point where the Lee Sin is very, very strong.
但整个局面还是微博所掌控啊！现在他们下来再去吃这个小龙，先锋应该已经撞过中一塔了，撞过了。那其实整个资源上来说的话，都是由微博所掌控的。3000的领先，在17分钟这个时间来说，已经算比较大了，而且这个领先大多数落在了打野的位置上面。
Weibo used the Herald to push in mid. They took out a turret. Well, yeah, the autumn sale is on right now, isn't it? Isn't the autumn sale on still? It should be. It's only been open for a little while, right? I think. JDG. Oh, another great ult from Xiaoshu. Gets into the middle of everyone. Joe follows up. Kaiser into the play. Rumble is not here and also does not have teleport. Xiaoshu over the wall. Doesn't get that much damage done. And, like, he cleanses, but I think he's dead anyway. There you go. Easy, easy couple of kills for JDG. That's better from them. Kaiser Lissandra. Nasty. Hang on a second. Tian could actually assassinate someone here. Misses the Q. Pays. Wondering about where he heads over. Oh, there's another blast cone. The alley-oop. Oh my god, what is Tian doing? He's giving him the runaround. Oh my god, that's my finals MVP 2019 Worlds Tian right there. Very damage onto him. He has kick. Oh, Trundle ult legitimately quite useful there. It means he dies before he can get the full kill combo onto the Kaiser. While that's happening, Xiaoshu did take that bot lane turret. 2-item Kaiser. What about the flowers? About even. I mean, if Atakan goes one way, we'll have another talk about that. Ooh. Kaiser passive. Bromel comes through. Draw's pretty low here. Didn't get the great exhaust down there. Hayes, lethal tempo fully stacking. Scout gets the Blackfire torch rolling. Xiaohu, a bit of damage onto him. Xiaoshu, bit of damage back onto him. Lee Sin, good damage. Scout back into the defensive line. Light's got a load of people stood in front of him, which is kind of scary. Draw has teleport, so it's not like he's going to be off the map for that long. Look, you could start Atakan, but I don't think it changes that much, because doesn't Draw just teleport back in? Pretty sure he does. Xiaoshu can teleport in as well. That's not a great teleport. How fast is this Atakan going down? Shun, where's his ultimate? It's a lot of damage. Brom shield. Okay, Scout 3-man passive. Gets himself a double ultimate as well. Light, lot of damage onto him. Pays. Is Pays going to live? Does a chain onto him. Damage coming through from the Rumble as well. Pays does go down, but I think the damage is done. Breeds is going to get flipped over the shoulder. Xiaoshu blocks a little bit of damage. Can't quite finish off Draw. Almost had the assist from the objective, and JDG win the fight. Weibo, come on. You knew they had teleport. Shouldn't have stuck around there. Yeah, JDG. This has a 10-stack Magi's as well. So this is about as good, as best damage as he can get from LeBlanc in this build. Wait, Scout's dead on live? Oh yeah. Scout died. Huh, what happened there? Wow, Xiaohu just killed him, I guess. And now it's a 10-stack Magi's. Oh, Pays doesn't have flash or ult. Does he have enough damage? Oh my god, the passive is insane though. Pays, how the hell did he get that turnaround? Last Q kills him though. Xiaohu gets another couple of stacks for the Magi's. That's going to be a 1-fight for Weibo. Lissandra's not in the play just yet. Shun doesn't get the wrong passive onto him. Walking around, Xiaoshu, can he get the ult? If he gets the ult over the wall, it's insane. Ult! Gets onto the Braum, but not onto the Yunara. Now you have to deal with a melee range ambassador either way, though, and he goes down. Tian, Xiaohu, how much damage can they do? 2. Not enough. Not nearly enough. Scout on the Lissandra is doing tons of work. Solo lane domination from JDG. Well, we've got 20... Folks, it's 23 minutes in and we have 40 kills. We have 40 kills in 23 minutes. We are almost at the legendary 2 kill a minute. Dragon for JDG. It's a wow. Dragon has been left alive for a hell of a long time. Okay, Tian trying to take Scuttle. Does get it. If Light can get a good DPS fight, maybe things change. Doesn't have to throw him. Ah, Shun separated. Tian doesn't have Flash. Can't kick Flash him. Shun. Ooh, good dodge there. Equalizer comes down. Ults onto Tian. Redemption's not awful. Q lands this time. Waiting for the next couple of cooldowns. The Trundle's not doing bad. What's happening on the rest of the map? Is Scout going for a play on the other side? Shun's just trying to buy time now. What's happening with the Lissandra? What's happening with the Lissandra? We need to see what happens with that. Scout still has it up. Good double engage, and Light doesn't have cleanse. That's just the dead Yunara. 2 dead. Yeah, they kill the jungler, but they lose 2 on their own. They split up the fight too much. The rest of the team just couldn't escape in time. Xiaoshu around the back. He's used his ult. Can Breeze get out in time? I doubt it. Breeze's gonna go down here. So that'll be a 3-for-1 fight all in all. Well, I think Weibo might be a little bit unstarted. They have a Kai'Sa, which really helps with that. And if you engage into it, there's a chance that Scout just kind of ults you, pins you in front of the rest of the team, and you die. There's no Mikhails from Weibo, so no one's going to cleanse away from it besides Light right now. Xiaohu could jump over the back of the fit. JDG peel off. Equalizer's good. Tagging 3 people off. Xiaohu get damage onto him. Scout self-ult. Does have Flash. Might need to use it. Use the E instead. Safe. Kind of spooky there for a second. Yeah, JDG not getting the best fight. Scout can teleport back in. Elor, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. What did the cricket predict for this game? The cricket predicts as it wishes. Do I remember? No. Ooh, Chris Flash away! Xiaoshu, another great ult. Oh my god. Xiaoshu is 0-7 on Ambassador, but you wouldn't guess it. You wouldn't guess it. This guy's had a great game on the pick. I think JDG were the last team that were predicted by our Grasshopper God. Ooh, flash ult from Xiaoshu. Here comes Pays. Light is snuffed out, and we are left in a world of Jingdong darkness. Tian trying to clear the wave, do a Marin, cut off the wave so the game doesn't end. Not sure that's going to help, friend. Scout gets over the wrong side of the wall there, sadly. I think Tian's probably dead anyway, not gonna lie. Light, hang on, whoa. Xiaohu just assassinated Light. Pays is gone. Xiaohu might have saved the game. Xiaohu is really trying to save things here. He just assassinated the Kai'Sa. How much more can he do? Trying to use as much cooldowns as possible, just get as much damage as he can. Chris is back in. Gets himself a Brawn passive in. Oh, Scout flashes forwards, has the ultimate, can't quite get it on target onto Xiaohu. Not bad damage. If he walks any closer, he will get Lissandra ulted, and that will be dead! Oh, it's close. Scout gets to turn around onto Xiaohu. Oh my god, some fancy feet attempted by Xiaohu to get a return pad at his feet to jump forwards and back. Pays did die to the assassination of Xiaohu, but JDG will still get out with the Baron. And I think it's still probably JDG winning the game off this, folks. I want to see what happens to Pays. How did Xiaohu get on top of him? Third dragon to JDG in picture-in-picture. Damn, the engage has been very potent from JDG. Light's been really struggling to do the damage he needs to. You know, you go back to 23 or so. Oh my god, there you go. God Guo has chosen JDG. Not bad damage from Breathe. 4,000 damage gold down on Xiaoshu though. Bloody hell. 4 item Ambassador. Holy mother. And Tian. I'm so sorry, Tian. It's not 2019 anymore, buddy. Oh, Light's doing decent damage here. Stood on the equalizer. Pays is right over the wall. Finally, an Ambassador ult misses. Pays gets into the backline, though. Xiaohu needs to somehow assassinate the backline, and he won't do it. That'll be the full ace. JDG will end the game with a 5-for-none clean ace. So what brought the Lissandra picks out recently? Very good into LeBlanc. Very good into LeBlanc. JDG will 2-0. 4 games of the day so far. 1 last series to round out day 2 of ASI. And I have to say, folks...